After over 9,000 years of waiting, we finally have more news on Incursions. Today, Tuesday the 10th of April, we had an announcement. Incursions is now available on all platforms. If you are a Battlefield 1 PlayStation 4/Xbox One Community Test Environment participant, you will now have access to Incursions. Otherwise, hop on BF1, go to More, and there you should see Battlefield 1 Incursions. So, what has been updated in Incursions? Well, if you played Incursions before, you may remember that a big problem used to be the levers, mostly at the start of matches. DICE have acknowledged this, and by their data, this was caused by players not getting to play the kit they wanted. Then players were forced to play with the kit they didn't want, making them leave the game, which made even more players leave due to an unbalanced match. Basically, the problem from the beginning lies in the educational part of new players. A new player can't know what a good team composition is and what kit to pick in order to be useful for the team. So, DICE introduced a practice match feature. You can now play a practice match that consists of a single half, where kit switching is allowed and where your matchmaking rank is not affected. Now we have a practice mode and an actual ranked queue. Also, to combat levers, DICE have introduced matchmaking penalties. The first time you abandon a match, you will be banned from matchmaking for 5 minutes. The second time for 1 hour and the third time for 24 hours. Do you think these times need to be longer? Please comment your suggestions below. The kits and the progression have received an update as well. Progression is now shown as experience, which you get from performing actions with your kit in game. I will leave a link in the description to all the kit updates. However, I'll now mention the most notable ones. The Demolition Driver no longer has the Frommer Stop Auto, instead the C96 carbine has been added. Although the Demolition Driver now has a couple of indestructible parts, and regardless of how damaged the tank is, it will still be drivable. If you reach rank 3 with the Demolition Driver, you will automatically plant 3 dynamite sticks on your tank if you jump out of it, so you can blow up anyone close to your tank if you decide to abandon ship. The tripwires are now also gone from Incursions. With both on the shock assault and the proximity recon, they have been replaced by the AT mine. Lots of general updates have also been made to kits, weapons, gadgets, vehicles, maps and the modes, but you can read all about those on the link in the description. What is worth pointing out from the general updates though, is that matchmaking should no longer take forever, and it should now balance teams better, ranking new players as lower by default. Options is another topic that has had the default settings, so the first time you launch the game, changed. These changes will make new players have more competitive settings on default, which can hopefully ease them into Incursions nicely. Also, there are plenty of nice bug fixes in this release that I'm sure will improve the gameplay experience a ton. Once again, don't forget to check out the link in the description in order to see all the details on what's been updated. Also, DICE are asking for our feedback. There is also a link provided to that. Don't forget to give your feedback and they will be very happy. Since you made it this far into the video, why not leave the word PostNord at the end of your comment and we will all see how many people got this far into the video. Before you do go ahead and click away though, I would just quickly like to mention that if you enjoyed this video, then please do go ahead and press that subscribe button for more uploads in the very near future. You can of course check out my channel here on YouTube, but until the next time, I am President Slendy and I wish you a fine day.